Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Inhabit Mars channel. We have a
Hi.
hi. You guys speak up, honey, because I got it on the microphone on the computer.
Say hi, Laura. Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Wave.
Hi. Today we have the whole family with us. We got my wife Jenny, Aurora, and Alara. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and I hope you have a happy New Year. Today, we are actually going to look at some of Dave Gannett's finds over at Mars X3D. Please check out his channel. And he's got his new book out, Martian Archaeology. I can speak, really. Now, Dave, if you don't know anything about Dave Gannett, um, he takes the images from the rovers and turns them into X3D images to where when you look at them a certain way, you'll be able to see them in 3D. Now, I was able to do this before my stroke. Sadly, I can't see them in 3D anymore. Although I noticed it is getting better. I can get the two images closer and closer together. I think if I keep working at it, I'll be able to do it. But please check out his channel. I'll put a link. And he does some really good work. Let's see. Let's start. This is the first one. We're going to look at these, and then I'm going to show you what I modeled in 3D. Now, these are just some of his finds, and Jenny has not seen any of these images yet, so I'm going to have her tell you what she thinks these are. And this is the first one. And what do you think that is right there? What does that look like to you?
It looks like a stick.
Okay. A stick? All right.
I know, the glass is dirty, so it's hard to tell. At just a glance, it looks like a stick.
All right. And there's no wrong answers.
Don't touch my glasses, I just cleaned
Hold on,
them.
sweetie.
Yeah, it looks like a stick.
Okay, so our first one is going to be the stick.
Or a missile. Yeah, a stick or a missile.
Okay. The next one is going to be this image right here, and this is from, oh, I forgot to tell you what the first one was from. The first one was from his, I got it from his live hang, number 21. And then what do you think this one is? And this is from episode 111. I just picked a 4 that I liked. What do you think that looks like? It's what?
What does it look like to you? Yeah?
That's why.
It's a Lara.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure what that looks like.
Okay, that's okay because nobody really knows what it is. We're just guessing based on a shape of what we think it might be. Did you pull your leak out of your hair? I put one in her hair.
You did?
Yep. I'm gonna slide this over. Okay, that's the second one we're gonna look at. Then there's this one here. Don't bump me. All right, now this one, I think I showed you this one. No? Oh, babe. What do you think that is?
I've never seen that before.
I didn't show you this one? I thought
No.
I'd showed you this one.
No.
To me, it looks like some sort of animal.
It doesn't look like an animal to me. You're talking about this white thing, right?
Yeah, because you can see the feet. It looks like kind of like an anteater, a white anteater is what.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this big object.
No, not the rock behind it. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a turtle with a long neck.
Turtle with a long neck. Okay.
Or a turtle mixed in with a giraffe.
And then we got one more we want to look at. And this one's far away, but see in his circle right there, the red circle.
Okay.
What would you think that might be?
You got a closer image?
Not loaded up, but when we get to the blender, I will.
Alright.
Can you see it though, or is it too far away?
I think it's a little too far away for me to see it.
Okay. Well, this is the third one, and this comes from, I didn't say which one it is, but this is Perseverance Saw 156. And we're going to look at all of these kind of briefly. Like I said, go to his channel. He's got a lot more finds than this. I just wanted to highlight some of and these are the latest. These aren't even like going back. As you can see, the last one with the weird, what he calls the weird walker was, let me go back to it, was episode 112. So he's got a bunch of these. Well, let's go into Blender. 6 minutes. All right. Here is our scene in Blender. Now, I did not model any terrain. I did not do anything. All I did was model the objects. I actually got this done about a week before Christmas, but because of the wife's schedule and just getting ready for Christmas, I did not get the video out, and she wanted to be in the video, and I wanted her to be in the video. So this has been sitting on my computer for a while. So what we're going to do, let's go over here. Yeah, and we're going to start with this one here. Let me just zoom in. Okay, now this is Dave's image. These are all of his images. All I did was take screen caps from his video. All right, and the one on the left is the context view. Alara. Okay, the context view, and then we're zoomed in to the actual object right here. Now that we're zoomed in, can you see what that? Oh, let me show the context. Why didn't that? Okay, here it is in the context view, and this is the zoom in of it.
Okay, that looks like some kind of missile.
Okay, but you can see the handle goes up like this. Can you see my cursor? Can you see my cursor over there? You should be able to.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, that looks like a handle, and then these two pieces come out like two tips.
Okay, I didn't see that. Now it looks like some kind of plane.
Okay. What?
Or an axe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, and I believe Dave said it the same way. So let's take a look and see. Gosh, I can't see from here. There we are. Let's bring in the model. Okay, so this is the model that I modeled on top of it based on what I saw in the image. And we're going to go ahead and take a look. I believe this is some sort of pickaxe. And yeah, Dave did mention that because he said it's too bad they didn't leave some gold or other tools around to see. But here's what this object looks like in 3D. And once again, hey, you're bumping my arm. Don't bounce, sweetie. But this is what it looks like, babe. Can you see it? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And at the right angle, you'll see it lines up almost perfectly with that shape. So that was our first object. Oh, I love you. Okay, let's move over to the next one. And that was this object here. And so, Dave, I think, said it looked like some sort of spoon. Other people thought it looked like a spoon. Yes, it could be, but there, if you look in this area right here, there's this handle here that's for like a grip. And I think it's about maybe 3.5, 4 foot long. That's just a guess based on the image and everything. So don't quote me on that. But I'm going to show you what this looked like. And I thought this might be an oar or paddle. But here's kind of what that looks like in 3D. It had this wood texture, and it almost looked like it was wrapped. Hey. It almost looked like it was wrapped in something, maybe leather or something on top of here. So I put some leather, although it looks a little lighter now. I forgot to go back and darken it, but that's okay. I think you'll get the idea. And let's move this guy out. Hey. Oops. this piece, because we're gonna look. Here we go. All right, there we go. Just to give us some room to look at it. But this is what that piece looks like. It seems to be made of wood, and it looks like it's decaying, although it still has some pretty solid structure to it. But if you get in close on it, it does look like wood grain. And then, like I say, if you look back at this part here, it actually looks like the handle's wrapped in something, maybe leather or something. And then here's that piece, that part of the handle that looks like you'd stick your hand through, and it would keep it from obviously sliding out of your hand if you were in the water. Don't touch the buttons any. All right, so that's what that one looked like. All right, let's go to the next one. And I'm going to save this piece over here on the left for last, even though I wanted to save this one for last, but I forgot to save which video it was from. Okay, this is what they call the weird walker. Now, I believe if this is a creature, and do you think that now that you can see it a little better?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that looks like. Yeah.
Can you see
that
these?
Looks like a turtle, and.
Yeah, it looks like he has feet. These are actually turned this way towards the camera. Okay.
Okay, but this part right here. Oops. This part.
Right here.
No, this part on this.
Yeah, that's what I think is his foot. But what do you think it is?
I think that's his neck, and underneath are his legs, and on top is the shell.
Huh. Okay. There's no wrong answer. But what I saw was like this, looks like his snout going into the ground. You can almost make out maybe some eyes right here, don't know. But you can see that there's another leg over here or something protruding out right across from this one, because if you follow the little ridge in his body, comes down over here, and these feet are kind of facing forward from what I saw. And then these are kind of angled forward but outward. So I'm going to show you what I saw and what I look like. And like I say, baby, I could be wrong. It's all just a guess. Where's my weird walker? Oh, I never named him. There he is. Okay, so this is what I saw right here. And this is kind of what he looked like to me. And like I say, if you look at these feet, and I cannot model creatures, so it's a little rough on the feet, but
Okay.
I tried to get it pretty close. This is what I saw on the feet. What, baby?
I'm confused on which one we're talking about now.
The white body right here. This is the white body. See that?
Okay, but
Oh, you just bumped me.
sorry, I thought we were talking about that one right there.
No, I'm not sure if that's a rock underneath him or what that is.
I think that's a turtle looking on him.
All right.
Okay, here, take this one back.
All right, Alara. You gotta. But anyway, that's what I thought that was the feet, and these came out over here. I didn't put the toes on. Oh, well. Anyway, hopefully you get the idea of what I saw, and it's just a guess. We don't know for sure. So that's that one. Okay. Now this is the piece I had a lot of fun with. I tried everything to figure out this piece. Now, do you have any idea, any clue what this could be? Now you can see it pretty well close up.
Huh.
Does it look mechanical or does it look like a rock?
Okay, you're probably gonna laugh at me, but it kind of looks like Wally upside down.
Maybe it is. Hey, maybe we're not the only ones to send robots to Mars. Is that Wally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wally.
Aurora confirms. That's
okay,
Wally.
it's Wally then.
All right. So what I noticed was if you look at the way the light is reflecting off of this, it does seem to, one thing is it seems to be metallic, although corroded. The second thing is if you look at the highlights of the lighting and everything and how it fades as it goes along, it seems to be, stop touching it. It seems to be round. Okay, this is cylindrical. Don't touch it. I told you. Aurora, you went down. The second thing I noticed was it has this groove right here. Okay, and in that groove are these arm pieces that come out perpendicular to the cylinder and then turn a 90-degree, get a little wider, and then come down all the way to here. If you don't bump me, I can move it straight. And then it moves out away from it and then up again at an angle. And there's actually a plate or something mounted in there. Then if you look at this top piece, this is also cylindrical, although smaller. Here's the bottom edge right here. And here's the top edge. And then it actually has a piece of metal that is coming out from the center of that disc piece. Now, I will tell you what it reminded me of. And this is what it looks like. Okay. This actually reminded me of an alternator with a bracket still attached to it. And this is looking straight on. All right. And that piece is sticking out actually looked like if you looked at the front of the alternator, alternator, why do I keep saying that? AC compressor, not an alternator. Let me go back. It looked to me like an AC compressor. This would be where the clutch is for the compressor, and this would be like the bracket that mounts it, although like I say, it does seem to have this plate right here, and it's got these little knobs sticking out, and then these are the bracket pieces. That's kind of what it looked like. Oh, it also had these bars on the bottom. Might have got that texture a little big. I should have shrunk it down just a little bit. And it looks like it's pretty corroded when you look at the image. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time already. All right, so those were some of Dave's finds. Really neat. Y'all really ought to go look at his channel. Check out his work. He does fascinating work on cleaning these up. And then he makes 3D images out of them. If you don't know anything about the X3D, if you go to his page, his channel, which there will be a link to his channel, the very first video, the intro video, is explaining how to do the X3D. All right, so now what I want to look at is, what I want to do, is for our next video, we're going to go back to the moon. Chris uploaded this one the other day. Let me set up Blender so you can see it. Let's give me a second here. Apollo 8. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and look at Chris's video on Apollo 8. Now, he wound up having an older photo of the Apollo 8, the very same image, but NASA has gone through and re-obfuscated these images. So I'm going to show you first his image here. This is the image that he had, and he burned through and cleaned some stuff up. I haven't modeled anything yet except the terrain on the moon, and of course I dropped the Earth in the background, and I put the sun kind of in the right area. So this is what we got so far, and we got a good ways to go here, but I've started modeling terrain. You can see that the craters have some depth to them now. All right, and there was a big ridge up here that I actually I got that modeled. I even put a bottom on my terrain this time. Oh, and I did colorize it. Black and white is good for bringing out details, but to be able to present it to people, I generally add color. So there's a little bit of just a slight touch of brown added to the moon, and then the sun. I have more of a yellowish color, so it's gonna give it a good tint. And then of course I colorize the earth. So that's what we got so far. I haven't modeled any of the objects in here, but there are some fascinating structures in here, so I can't wait to do that one. Um, so I'm working on that one. Well, you guys have a good weekend and rest of the week. Aurora, you want to come quickly and say goodbye? Come here. All right. Well, y'all have a good
Bye.
New Year's. I hope you had a great Christmas. Everybody wave bye-byes. And we will see you.
Wave.
Wave, sweetie.
Bye.
We will see you on the next video.